Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's running for it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Allen now on first down. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
First down of the game for James Cook. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
After Vikings, 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shakir sent in motion left. Allen on 3rd and short. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Running back sent in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, here's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd and 8. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen are ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. On 1st down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds Kincaid. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. First down from the red zone. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. It's Allen out of the pistol. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! And we haven't even reached the end of 1, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills push their lead to 21-zip already. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The return manages to get just beyond the... We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. And that one's unsuccessful. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Allen now on 1st down. He finds Kincaid. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Working inside the red zone. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. Flush down out to his left. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Back now, pressure on its way. And once again, they can't connect. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, here's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Taken in by Dobbs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. Again, Allen to the air. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. To throw again, it's Allen. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Amendola able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Bass now to kick this away.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's good. For Vikings, 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the last scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings facing a deficit near the break. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught by his back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Bills' 28-yard line.
From the 28. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard
From the 18 on 2nd down. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Pass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our 2nd half. And that 1st half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The give here on 2nd. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Vikings 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now McCarthy. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
McCarthy looking to throw.
At the 8-yard line.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's good. For the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Quick slant complete. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addis in the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him yards shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a dive look by the Vikings. Third down coming. Allen gonna throw again. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air again, Allen. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Another one for Cook. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play. And as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Third and goal for Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Vikings 13.
Bass now to kick this away.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Crosses midfield, still going. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's the game of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, Allen connecting on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Oh. New set of downs for him at the 38. On the ground, 1st run for Ray Davis. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll go again with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Allen. Into traffic, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Allen now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Going right back to Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Amendola able to put it through. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Reichert on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bills nearing their 15th win this season. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Davis gets it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Davis up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks.